I've been working with the farmers very closely, probably over the last 10 to 15 years, and they're very committed to trying to improve the habitat, the surrounding area around the stream up here. They understand and recognize the importance of getting more flow in the stream, particularly in the summertime when the streams are very depressed as far as flows. They've entered into and spent a lot of time, a lot of organizational time and money to do these projects.
Some of our agricultural land does not have quite the coverage on water rights. And because of state water law and different interpretations of that law, it has become impossible to get additional water rights if it impacts the stream at all. So what we're looking at doing here is basically trying to fix the needs of the stream with the idea that if the needs of the stream are taken care of, then potentially we can get an agreement amongst all parties that farmers can continue to be in business in Whatcom County if we can take care of the needs of the stream. We know we have to do that.
We're pulling water out of the groundwater system from a well that's located about 1,000 feet, maybe 1,100 feet in that direction, cold groundwater, pumping it over to the creek, and we're discharging it into the creek through the structure behind me here that's aerating the water, so it's getting the oxygen content up in the water higher than it actually is in the stream itself, and then it's flowing into the stream. And our intent here is to increase the flows in Bertrand Creek and improve the water quality at this time of year, which is in September and October, when the stream is at its lowest and is most critical to fish habitat. The farmers are very practical oriented people, and they understood that if we can go ahead and do two-pronged approach on this. One is to transfer their water rights that they have, that they can allow them legally to pull water directly out of the stream to groundwater sources, wells that are located a long ways from the stream. And over the last 5 or 6 years, we've worked on that and have successfully transferred roughly 2 to 4 CFS off of the stream. And this has made a significant difference on the stream just by itself.
The farmers along the Bertrand have done an amazing job of increasing the flow by taking surface water rights off the stream and moving them to groundwater. This is the second phase in what we hope to do to increase the stream flow in the Bertrand to acceptable levels for salmon. There's a lot of issues on habitat, and flow keeps coming up as one of the main issues for salmon restoration. We know we can't do everything, but we can do our part.
Back 15 years ago, when we had a weather pattern like this, the Rathbone gauge at this time of year was reading about 2 CFS of flow. Now, when we have a weather pattern like this, the Rathbone gauge is reading 6 to 7 CFS, so a significant increase just in that water. Plus, the other prong approach to this is what we just discussed before, is actually physically pumping water into the stream. Quite frankly, there aren't any other projects that have gone on where they're actually physically doing something. The Rathbone gauge, 2.5 miles away, is collecting stream flow data on a 15-minute interval. We can watch that result of turning this water on.
There's a lot of negativity out there about what the farmers are doing, and very little about the positive things that we're doing. And on the Bertrand, this has all been done with farmer money, and it's probably the most positive thing, not just this project, but all the other things I said before, getting rid of the surface water withdrawals and going to groundwater, growing to micro irrigation. This is just one of the many things that we as farmers have done in the Bertrand Basin to increase the flows of the Bertrand for the salmon. And we want the community to know that not only do we take these issues seriously, not only will we study them, we're doing something about them. And the result of that is right there.